Pattern number 11. Thank you. Power number 11. Power? Power. Pattern number 11. It's 11 days of consistent videos of patterns of what I'm doing in the morning. It's kind of like a daily journal to know where I was yesterday, to know where I'm going today, and to keep track with how much I succeed versus how much I fail in a daily aspect. So yesterday I said I was going to get to 1,000 hits on this thing called MTurk by Amazon, where you do some tasks that seem like robots doing them, but it's actually humans behind a computer screen. And there's some like college surveys. Cookie. Okay. Some college surveys where you're testing, I guess, yourself. You're figuring out who you are, and it's kind of interesting. Either way, I had a goal to reach 1,000 yesterday, and my goal is to reach 1,000 today. However, yesterday I went to 370, which is, a nice amount. It is 37% of that, which is good. However, it's not the full 1,000, so today again my goal is to reach that 1,000 hits. I already took the dogs on a walk this morning. They both went to the restroom, so that's good, because that's the whole reason why I'm taking them on the walks, so that way the grass in the back will regrow. And it is growing. It actually sprouted a few days ago, and that's cool. It's coming back, and it should stay this time because there's no Rex specifically and Cookie running around using their giant claws to tear up or to terraform the ground, which could be useful in other situations. However, in this one it's not. So in order to get that $2,000 of a nice yard happening, I get to take them on walks. And that's not just the only reason why I'm taking on walks. It's so that way they are obedient in a way. Like, I want them to be themselves, but then I also don't want them to run into cars. So there's a level of do it your way, and then there's a level of don't jump in front of the train, So today I get to make 1,000 hits again, and I'm gonna start right after this. I'm making breakfast right now. There's another thing that I get to do, which is advertisements. So on undefinedideas.com, there's a forms section, and in this forms section will kind of be like an encyclopedia of all of the different eco-friendly methods, ideologies, ideas, and some of the things that are undefined that you've never really heard of before. And they can help bring water to your community or whatever you would need. So that's what I'm building there, and I'm building it for free. And to build it for free, I would also have to have an ad section. So I'm going to be working on creating that ad section, so that way I know what I'm looking for when I'm looking for ads, and I can relate that to there. And then later on, that what I did in the form section, adding all those advertisements, would help me when I'm advertising on actual page, when I'm talking to businesses to advertise for them, and when starting an advertising agency. So that's part of my learning process to having ads in my reality, of going to people in my community, not naming names right now because I can't really tag them, even though I would, and I'd be like, yeah, this is what I plan to do, but planning and doing are two different things. So in a way, I'd much rather post this video and whoever sees it, and then when I have the resources, information, and capital to start including other businesses, then I will go out and directly communicate with them. But for now, I said it here, and this is what's getting me going. So I'll be working on the 1,000 hits for sure today. And the ads, if I get a little delirious from doing the hits, I'll probably move towards the ads and start researching different ads that I personally want. So I would be handpicking and collecting ads for each of the categories in the section. So in total, there's environment, and there's food, water, and housing. And each of those have different things, art and sanitation, everything inside of it. So making that happen inside of the website and collecting the ads specifically geared towards those sections. So like if it's water and if it's water purification, having ads on there specifically towards water purification would be really important and valuable to not only me, but towards other people who would like to pay for that information to get a little more depth into the information rather than the surface area of simply either how to do it or simply how the process works, like how Earth makes fresh water, and then you want to know how to make fresh water for yourself, and there's this person who's created this whole kit for you to create fresh water for you, your community, the people around you, and you purchase that. Now you have this information of how to make fresh water, and that's important for me, for I feel like everybody as well, for electricity, for growing food, for science stuff, for changing cars to electric, for changing them to hydrogen, changing them to corn oil and other things. So there's these guys. So there's a lot of ads and information that's going to be on there, and the ad would be on the very bottom, but I get to collect all of these ads personally, which is going to be the sweet, like, heartfelt spot, that I made sure that these ads were perfect for the types of people that would be coming into the website. So it's not completely up yet. If you'd like to sign up, you can. However, there's nothing on the forms besides the sections, and the sections aren't complete yet. There's jobs and sections that I don't even know of off the top of my head. I mean, I do, but like not while I was making it, not the big kind of categories like water sanitation and electric from solar and stuff like that. So it's there. If you want to sign up, if you want to make an account, you can. It's also inactive in a way. So you could go there, you could start posting things, you could start getting ready. You can do that, and I would be appreciative. But when it's ready, it will be ready, and you will know. You'll see the information everywhere. You'll see the ads saying, oh, go here for this information so you can know how to do this and this and this and this and this. And that will be the real takeoff point. Right now is not really the trial, it's the beta. I know beta can be the word trial as well. However, to me, beta means that it's just the young one. It's getting ready to be an alpha, but at the moment it's in this little tiny bubble inside the cave, and it hasn't flown yet. It hasn't gone out on its first adventure. So we're making this happen, we're making it work, and I'm really excited to see what comes off of it, regardless of like how little people are watching right now. Like, I don't care. This is not only for me, like, it's to inspire people who's out there who care, but it's it's for me to know that I care enough to keep going.